set to
No
match
idea
up
why
with the Minnesota Vikings. Gets fielded in the end zone.
Nah.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I know how to stop.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
54 Mike. There you are.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
My dad accidentally unplugged my router, sorry.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Oh my!
He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. Well, that's certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories.
Yes, I'll go Hawks.
DB gets beat, right it away, quarterback throws a pick.
And right away, he lost the football.
A teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down and 4. Cousins.
Oh, yeah, he does chuck.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Mike, I sent you
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop.
Wait, where am I from?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it second and 12. And this one's incomplete.
We're back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
He gets the ball.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it?
Hey, Brown,
man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Our game just started.
All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Throwing his Cousins.
I'm going to start using the
intercepted. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Cousins. Ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Go right.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
No pick six. I was about to say.
Throwing is Wilson.
I just got a pick.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, that forced the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
How did he catch me?
On third down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to pump this one away.
Get it.
And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
God dang it, Wilson. Why did you put on rain?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams,
it's
a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play.
Nobody could catch it.
And facing a second and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
That is a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But then he got the ball back.
Well, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor.
Go, Carson.
Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Cousins to throw it. Flushed out right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Because I just threw a dot. Ooh, go Carson, go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Look at that, Carson.
3rd and
Go
long
Carson,
for Cousins.
take that. 7 on.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the
Go,
scoreboard.
Carson.
Yeah, but plenty of action
Let's
prior
go. I
to,
love
because that drive
Carson.
took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other
Oh, it's
sideline, they're
the
chomping at the
Seahawks,
bit
not
just to
the
get the
Browns.
football. Now he's back out there to
I
boom
can
this
run
one
to the
away,
outside.
maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
Oh, my
line.
God. Did you see that? Like, that was dumb. I hate how that happens.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Whatever.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
We
It's
got no
complete to
score in the end of the
Diggs.
first half.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings
just happy
first
our
down.
Chiefs.
By the way, how about the run that Diggs has been on? 3 straight games of
actually
140
like
or
those
more receiving
coordinators.
yards. Weeks 6, 7, and 8. 167
Go,
yards,
Carson,
142, and then
touchdown.
143,
Let's
and
go.
wins over Philly,
Right when I
Detroit,
see that.
and Washington. Here's Cousins. Forced out to his left.
Oh, I missed
And
my
he'll go
kick.
out of
Dang
bounds,
it.
it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some
In the
time
rain, I
and then
think it makes
running
it
to get
fast.
to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
154. Hey, man.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins will try and set up the screen. It's
I
complete.
feel like if I just get...
Nothing on the screen
No, I don't
that
even
time.
need to
It's
really have an
3rd down.
offense. I just need to
So
have
nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence
thought
them.
you just said
Make them
that.
think
So
that
I
you're
was
doing
like,
something
I'm
else.
poor
Make them think
loser.
that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Same play. I don't mind.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's
Now
go!
Cousins.
Shot
Set up the
clock.
screen. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. The Vikings going to signal for the first
that.
of their
Let's go.
timeouts. They'll
Okay,
have
that's
2
all right. Still
remaining
kicking.
as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, Brown.
Now here's a
Beating him
pass on 1st
6-0.
down that's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting
Wow,
defensively.
he's throwing a
This
fade.
defense has been very
Let's
disruptive
go, I
early
sacked
on as they
him.
force another one to
I
go
get the
around.
ball inside the 10 now,
Front
bro.
and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together.
And for the 4th time tonight,
Yeah,
it's an
why?
interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I think that's
Johnson
exactly
was
what
the
he said.
intended receiver. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
This time it doesn't work.
Play
Well
action.
done.
It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Throw it, let's go!
Partner, earlier I asked you about some teams that were underperforming so far. Well, right now, let's play a game arrow up, arrow down. I'll give you teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack. You tell me if they're going to go up or down second half of the season. Let's start with the Raiders at 3 and 4.
Arrow up. I think they're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they will beat someone good down the stretch.
Okay, now Jacksonville, they're 500 right now, 4 and 4.
Yeah, but their division
3
is
minutes
conducive
left
to their
into
arrow
the-
going up. Gardner Minshew
Another
playing well.
perfect
Maybe
kick.
Nick Foles comes back, and I like that defense.
Okay, the Lions got a win last week to get to 3-3-1. How about them?
Don't like their division. Minnesota, Green Bay within division. Unfortunately, arrow down.
Lastly, how about the Panthers, 4 and 3?
Defense is supposed to travel. That was a tough one in San Francisco last Sunday. Still think that will happen, and I do believe Cam Newton will come back this season. Arrow up.
On second down, Cousins again. 1:57 to go in his first half on EA Sports. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
No, pick that.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass is almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Nice one, Mike.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. And now it's second down. With that incompletion, let's take a quick peek ahead to Week 9. Some of the intriguing games. First off, one that you're calling. How about the red-hot Vikings at the... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Not a lot of people stop me on this defensive plan.
Fielded just inside the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
To say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
No, I had it. Dang it, dude.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called.
Hey, Danny, what mode are you playing?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, a pick! Let's go!
Final play of the half. Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
I'm playing answer.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, smart. You're going to call timeout?
My God, I don't play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Yeah, of course. Just say you're going to be surprised.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Hey, if I
The
play
tackle
you,
made by KJ Wright.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
My streak ended yesterday, but I was on like an 8-game win streak with the
Across
Browns.
midfield down to the 45. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
if I leave this party, then
And
I'm
Diggs
done
has
with
it.
this party.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first
Come on,
down
Mike,
as
you're
well.
getting shut out.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it
13-0,
was,
Mike.
it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
And now here is another interception.
So another
Picked off at the
cheeseburger
33,
joint, Brown.
The 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a
I'm playing
touchdown.
Mike, and I
Charles, we've seen him target one of
he's
their
still
main weapons
alive,
time and time
but if I
again.
just run
Maybe
the
they
ball-
get to that well too many
Okay.
times there.
Yeah, and it's so
How
difficult
was
to
it
determine
31?
how many
Man, I ain't
times
go over there
it's
and
too
get
many
this my own
because
self,
how many
man.
times have we seen a team go and
What's up?
play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6
Oh,
points.
user truck didn't
Here's the
work.
point
It worked.
now,
Come on.
coming from
Come on.
Myers.
Give it to Carson. 3rd and inches, really?
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is
the
up and good
blitzing,
to
I
extend
like
their
it.
lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that
Why
pick
did I do
six.
that?
And now the kick is away.
You know what?
It's fielded a few
I'm
yards
gonna
into
go
the
for it.
end zone.
I'm gonna go for it.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to
How do you
start their
throw
next
the ball away
drive.
again?
And last time, decent field
and you
position
hold down
through
hard.
to pick six. Obviously
And then-
possible.
But they
Yeah, and then you
can't.
face it to one
Pressure
side.
too much that time as
So,
Cousins goes
press down on R3,
That's Ziggy
and then
Ansah,
just,
the
like,
number
move
5
it to the
pick
right
in
or left.
2013, credited with his sack.
Oh, okay.
I just gave him a chance to score.
After the
All right,
sack,
Mike,
it's
are you gonna
2nd
score?
and 19,
I think
and
he
the
will,
road
but-
gets a bit tougher from here. Cousins.
Sorry, if we get a touchdown and onside kick it and get it back,
And
I'm gonna
my
go
goodness, another interception.
outside
Picked
zone.
off right around the 43. And they will set
Wait,
up
it's
shop
13-0.
in
I'm
enemy
beating him.
territory
We're
at the
not in.
42-yard line.
Am I wrong, though?
On first down, Wilson. That's complete
So,
into
Brandon,
the hands of Carson.
what's your all-time
He's got the first
Madden
down here
winner?
inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24.
'Cause I think you're
That'll
gonna win.
pick up the first down for Seattle
Wait,
on a
what
gain
again?
of 18.
I said, what's your online
Throwing now, Wilson
Madden
on
record?
first down. That's caught by Hollister. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
But it's weird though, because
That
when
one
I
good
play
for
my
14
friends,
and a Seahawk
I
first.
use them, but like,
They'll throw on first
they have
down.
a better than me.
Toward the
I
end
knew you were
zone,
gonna
but
pass
that's
it
going to
him.
wind up incomplete.
Yeah, so, I'm
Those
90.
throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone,
And
don't they? And here's the
I'm
thing.
top 25
you
in the
probably
world.
have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception. It's
Yeah,
a bad
I've
The
got
Vikings
one
after
now.
it, and they get there for the sack.
So far,
Daniil Hunter able to drop
You're
it
beating
that time
me
for his
by
second
one.
sack of the evening. 3rd and long, it's Wilson.
what?
This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard
Carson.
line.
He's gone.
He'll get
Oh, he's not.
17 back
I'll
there,
take
but
that.
it'll still
Let's go.
lead to a 4th down.
Come on,
Dude,
Dan,
I give you a chance to score, and I got
For Wilson.
a one
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he
Ooh, I
had
got
it
40.
and dropped it. And that
You
will
know what? I'm
force
gonna
a
throw a
turnover
bomb,
on
alright, Mike?
downs.
I'm gonna throw a bomb.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. No gain on the dump off at second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot
He's not going to make this 2-point conversion. No way. No way.
Making the plays that they've made.
Ooh, good
just
stuff,
means
Wilson.
you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Hey, Brown, do you want to be one of my school friends?
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, I'd say he's like as equal as you, maybe.
Cousins on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
Who would you say is the best in the
play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Boy, he hasn't seen me play.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
And I've been getting way better than
here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Give him 28 yards on that one. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
You know what?
Cousins.
I don't want to explain that. Go, Wilson, let's go.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there. Second down. So after the incompletion on
but anyway,
first, second and 10.
I recently got in the top 25 in the world.
Cousins again.
It was like an ace overtime game, too.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Who's in the match right now?
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Mike, but it's about to end in like 5 minutes.
Mike around?
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No.
What?
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Quadre Diggs. And a big turnover.
I think
as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now talking about their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just
when I
mentioned
played
the
against
defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions.
I was destroying him in the first quarter, and then he came back, and then we just kept punching each other.
Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Ooh, let's go. Okay.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his right.
Hey, Brown, what's the score here again?
And that is incomplete.
Okay, mine's 21-0.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Let's go, baby. He didn't get that 2-point conversion. Let's go.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I was like...
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
I don't
Made
like
it very
2K.
difficult
I've played
right
it
there.
before.
Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
I know.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Wilson now.
Let's go. I
A
just
perfect
sacked
8
him.
for 8 to start the second half. Not bad.
Oh, I love
First
this.
and 10.
And
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So
another sack. Let's go.
First and 10.
Bro, this guy cannot shoot.
Now it's Wilson. And down he
Hey, Brown.
goes. They sack him back
Do you
right
play
around the 41-yard line.
My draft?
Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the fourth round back in 2010. What a steal. And the pressure gets to him again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I just got a safety. What? It's 23. What the heck? I'm getting so fucking lucky.
So it's Seahawk football
I
as
didn't
we
even see
march
if my
toward a
controller
conclusion.
disconnected. That's why I
They've
was
got a
not.
third down now as they look for one more first down to help
No,
salt this one away. There he goes inside the 30. And a completion to Wilson. And down to the 29-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Now it's Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. The Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop the pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here.
I didn't know the floor was your
Make sure you
girlfriend.
focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
That was the worst
It's a
run
loss
ever.
of a yard there, and it's second down.
That was the worst
As you
punt
watch
ever.
that one unfold, didn't
Oh
you think to yourself, just knock it down because
Come on,
of where
Dang
it
it,
was?
dude.
Great
The
catch,
shutout's
but losing
broken.
yardage.
Hard to change
No,
what they
he's
are, isn't
scored
it?
a
When they see the ball in the air,
touchdown.
they're programmed to go get it.
Throwing again
I
on
thought he was-
second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Why are you
It
going
is
for
tough to
two?
complete passes
Oh, I
against
see
zone
why.
defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How
I know
about
it's
being
play.
able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy
Let's
can
go.
get there and make a play
What
on
a
the
weird
ball?
score,
Not easy for him.
23
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Actually,
Brandon,
he's
that's
at
just
the
the ball
1 yard
There's a
line.
flag.
line.
It's a
And
little
it's
tuck.
fourth
You've
and
got to get rid of the
okay.
football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
If I don't make
They
this play,
had
I
to go
lose.
for it with
It's a
such
sack.
little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Wide open. Ooh.
Let's go,
Shoot.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
So, Brandon, can you talk to your
It's incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
It's always a
Bro,
battle. Who's
Cam,
gonna
hold
win
on.
first
Oh
down, the
my
offense or
God,
the
Cam
defense?
Newton
Let's
is a
face it, if you
beast.
got the ball,
Let's go,
4 yards or
Wilson.
more on first
Let's
down,
go.
what you're aiming for,
Touchdown.
you're trying to throw for it
Oh,
there.
dang it.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring
I
it.
just fumbled it.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 2
I
catches,
do it
2
for the family. I be
touchdowns
showing
here so
skills.
far.
Yeah.
And the
Let's go.
Seahawks, they're able to stretch
Okay,
that
it was
lead
pressure.
out a bit further.
I do it for the family. I be showing skills. Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he is into the end
Look
zone.
me again,
The
I
Bucs
dare
lead
you.
up 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses
Oh
hate
my,
those guys,
it's gonna
especially
keep
on
on
the goal
happening.
line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller
I'm just gonna
corner
run
on him?
safe.
Are you going to put a
Snoop
safety
Dogg,
who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills?
I don't know
How
who
about a
to get.
linebacker? He may have the size,
Should I get Snoop Dogg
but he's not
or
used to really
Saquon
covering in
Barkley?
space. That's why the tight end gives you such a
Let's go,
great
touchdown.
advantage when you're
What?
throwing the football.
Here are the Vikings
How did
now
he
to
not
start
just
their
get in?
next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but
right,
it's kind of
what quarter is
important
it
for
now?
one reason, isn't it?
It certainly
It's
is.
the
You
fourth.
got to
There's
get
1 minute
points.
and
And
40
okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the
And
Go,
he gets
Carson.
into the
Get in
end
there.
zone. Touchdown,
Who's
Minnesota.
You know what? I'm probably gonna get
Dalvin
another
Cook,
safety. I'm gonna put
82 yards.
Actually,
And the
no,
Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Wait, but
no,
who's
boy,
And
winning
they
right
got
now?
the extra point, and they'll cut the lead
winning
to
right now?
21-7.
me, I'm beating him 23-6. It probably should be 30 though.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Uh-oh.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Get him.
This
5.
is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25.
Please tell me he doesn't
Couple
have a
extra
good
yards
corner.
up to the
Give me the ball
27-yard
first.
line.
Please, dude.
Brandon,
There's the
when's
Seattle
your game
offense
over?
ready to get this drive underway.
What?
Defensively, there's still 3
When's your game
timeouts.
over? Because I want
Do
to
you even need to use them at this point?
Especially
A
since
lot of
you
coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not
Send
quitting?
a
Is
message
that-
that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle.
Oh, we got
Then you pick up the ball and
I
score.
got so
And have a
lucky.
chance one more time when maybe
Oh, I
on the
just
outside kick.
destroyed number 26. That looked like it hurt. That would have
10
buckled.
seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Wilson wants to throw it. Open man is Ursula. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for